Hello, I'm Dane DiFebo, Museum Educator of the National Civil War Museum here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I bring to you this See, Touch, and Feel moment for the month of November, which is sponsored by Dixon AC&R of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. November 23rd to 25th, 1863 is the date of the Battle of Chattanooga. And this year will mark the 158th anniversary of that battle. And on the 24th of November in particular marks the anniversary of the fighting for Lookout Mountain, a 2,389 foot tall mountain along the Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama state lines. The combat for Lookout Mountain occurred on the slopes of the mountain under foggy conditions, earning the battle the nickname the Battle Above the Clouds. By winning this battle, Union forces under General Joseph Hooker gained control of Lookout Mountain and lifted the Confederate siege of Chattanooga. Both before and after the battle, cliffs and overlooks from Lookout Mountain were used by both sides to observe enemy positions. After significant fighting subsided in this area, photographers like George N. Barnard took photographs of Union commanders, officers, and soldiers alike. And one photograph that is similar to some of the ones that were taken of the area is this image of the 1st Michigan Engineers Company C, of which all the members of this unit are identified in this photograph. After the war and into the 20th century, Lookout Mountain became a tourist center. There were tourist attractions including a Civil War museum, incline railway, walking trails, eventually a miniature golf course, rock gardens, and a cave with a waterfall that was deep inside the mountain that tourists could visit. The incline railway is viewed in this album in print, which dates to the period of 1880 to 1900, and tourists in this area would often stay at a hotel, a 58-room hotel called the Point Hotel, and it's visible off to the right of the railway in this print. Photographers often chose a lot of the rock formations in the area to be scenes for their photography, and particularly the photographer J.B. Lynn and his brother even established a gallery called Gallery Point Lookout, which was used for the development of their photographs. This gallery was placed near Sunset Rock, which was called Point Lookout during the war period, and Union and Confederate generals alike often took photographs there after the war. This cabinet card here shows a man on another rock called Snake Rock, and he is holding his hat off of the ledge of the rock and holds his hand on his hip, which is quite a daring feat in its own right, considering that he could have possibly fallen to his death. A photograph that was taken closer to the time of the war here is of Roper's Rock, and Roper's Rock is named for a Union soldier from Pennsylvania, William Byam Roper, who fell to his death. He was also an artist and photographer as well, but he died in March of 1864 after the battle. But this photograph itself shows Union soldiers scaling that rock with ladders, and some of these individuals, there's 2 men on each of the ladders, which seems to be quite dangerous and daring feat in its own right. The most interesting rock formation, in my view, out of all these photographs is umbrella rock. And umbrella rock in the early 20th century, it isn't uncommon to see photographs of 10 or 15 people standing on this rock, but it's a bit of a balancing act in the sense that there's a rather large rock at top and smaller rocks in the middle, and it seems like if you put too many people on it, it'd possibly break or they would fall off. But today, no one is allowed to climb on this rock. I hope you enjoyed this See, Touch, and Feel moment for the month of November. Please like and view other videos like this on the National Civil War Museum's YouTube channel. Take care.